Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Drive will start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete.
Seemed like the receiver Mike ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring him for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. The open man is Wilson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Room to run at the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Gets it. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That is 1st touchdown this year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. They bring the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3. Back to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard. Now,
and he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, New York. Pass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to run it.
nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. The tight end going in motion to the left. They'll throw here on third, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So on fourth down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. First and 10.
Set. Track 60.
They'll send him over to the left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, that's the tight end Bowers. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Motion man sent right. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Let's go.
They put Wilson in motion. This is intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Gray going to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
60 to go. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
Warriors 70.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a...
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
He runs with it. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
And like the 18.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, 49ers. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Gray gonna return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Giants 21, 49ers 13.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground, and he is sent back for a loss. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. He'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. Bass's kick is good. And the Giants go up by 7. 28-21. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the 34-yard line.
Here's a second and 6. They motion the slot man left. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
A throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Slot man in motion left. They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Catch left side is made by Higgins. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. Second and 7.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
There's that man again, another catch. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, 49ers. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
And he'll get about 5. to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Putting the tight end in motion. Right back to him on first down. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Open space to the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Hey, check that. Ready?
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll be taken down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Back to the air one more time. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On second and 10, they'll try to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. Not only did they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's a first down and a gain of 60.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Giants are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They put Wilson in motion. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on first down.
Let's go now.
Tight end on the move left. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
He was taken down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On the jump.
3rd and long.
Ready.
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Returnable from the 17. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Seven Pirates.
Man in motion, heading left.
Go.
He'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Set. Set go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.
Ready, ready! Ready! Let's go! I go! Here we go, shot! Ready? Set! Hot, hot! Set it! Set go! Let's go now! Set it! Ready? Hot, go! Down! Set it! Set! Ready? Ready? Set! Ready, ready? Yeah! Here we go! Hot, hot! Come on, go! Okay, ready? Set, go! Ready, ready! Let's go! Hut! Here we go, set. Set. Ready. Set it. Set it. Let's go now. Ready. Ready. Ready, ready. Down. Hut, hut. Set. Ready. Go. Set. Set. Go. Ready. Hut. Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Ready. Set up. Come on. Set. Ready. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Got it. Ready? Hut, hut. Let's go. Go. Here we go. Set. Set, go. Set. Hut. Ready up. Ready. Set it. Set it. Let's go now. Ready. Ready. Set. Down. Ready, ready. On the set. Huh. Ready, break. Hut, hut. Ready, set. Go. Okay, break. Ready, ready. ready. Check, go. Set. Ready. Hunt. On the ready. Ready. Set. Get up. Here we go. Here we go. I'll go. On the jump. Ready. Come on, set. Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Ready. Let's go. Hut, hut. Here we go, shot. Go. Set. Hut, hut. Okay, ready. Set, go. Set up. Set, go. Let's go now. Set up. Ready. Hot, go. Down. Set. Ready. Hut. Set. Ready. Ready. Set. Get up. Here we go. Here we go. Ha. Ready. Ready.